Hello.
Can you hear us?
Hi, you can hear us. This is Johnjay and Rich.
Yes,
Show Ava Max, can you hear us?
yes, I can.
Yay!
Hi. Well, you're with us. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us. Johnjay and Rich. This is Kyle, Suzette, and Rich, and me, Johnjay. Hello.
Oh my God, of course. What's up?
So what is who is that in the background there? Who is that? Is that an actor? What is that we're looking at behind you?
I'm guessing Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn. Yes, that is Marilyn Monroe. She's cute, she's cute.
You know, as we were waiting to make this whole Zoom connect with you, I was on your Instagram and I noticed you have like 2 million followers, which is amazing. But I'm wondering if you have moments like we do. And do you know, are there any people that follow you that you're like freaked out about? They're like, oh my God, this is amazing. So-and-so follows me.
A lot of people like Khalid. I love Khalid.
Mhm.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Who else? Like Chick-fil-A follows me. I was pretty excited about that.
Who else? I can't think right now. I'm not good off the top of my head. You know those games? Like I'm not good at I gotta think and I'll let you know.
Well,
Okay.
I'm loving your hairstyle. What's the inspiration for that?
I've had this for 4 years now, but it's it's me. I don't know how to explain it. Like I literally can't have another hairstyle. It doesn't feel like me.
Because you
But,
you get the best of both worlds. Because sometimes you want to rock short hair, sometimes you want long hair, and you're just like, I'm just gonna have both.
Exactly. That's why I feel like I'm keeping it because I never could make my decision like if I want short hair or long hair. So now I have both.
It has to be just the right length though, because if you try to put it up in a ponytail, one side's like just falling out.
No, yeah, exactly. It has to. Or I just do the bun, but
When we listen to your music, your stuff is like just so cuts through the radio, like almost like nothing you've never heard before in a really, really good way. And when I was reading your background, it seems like you knew what you wanted to do from the very beginning and had to talk your parents into letting you do what you do.
I mean, I've always wanted to do this. It's weird when I feel like when you're born with like, I guess it's weird to say, but like I've always been able to sing, right? So like I would grow up just being able to sing, and my mom would be like, "That's weird. Why are you singing a Mariah Carey song? Why are you singing a Whitney song?" And she started like believing in me, and we started doing competitions, and then I started winning the competition. So it was like one thing led to another. But it wasn't like I was trained. It was kind of like I was meant to do this in a weird way.
But at what point does it go? Because like I have a daughter, she's 6, and I'm still at the point where I'm trying to see, like what she's going to be into in her life, what profession she's going to end up at. What point in your life was it like you and your mom look at each other and you're like, this is a thing. This is like, you always felt like you were meant to do it. But for her, when was she like, we're going to go for this?
Well, my mom feels very close to music because she sang opera back in Albania at a school. And so she would like take lessons, and her operatic voice is just big and like huge. And I feel like I got my voice from her genetically, but she always loves to sing, right? So when I started singing, she felt really excited. And obviously my dad was torn because my dad was like, you need to finish school, you need to focus on school. And they were both torn. The household was pretty torn. And my mom sold our house when I was 14 to move to California for my dream. And it was just, it was chaos because my dad didn't want to go. He was like, no, she can't homeschool. She needs to stay at her school. Like, I remember just like the arguments going back and forth. And my mom's like, no, this is what she needs to do. This is her dream. And so my mom really fought for me.
I know there's like a interesting story behind your name, right? Like, because your name's Amanda, but you went with Ava Max.
Oh my God, it's so funny because my parents were Albanian immigrants and my dad wanted the most American name. And so he's like, Amanda. But my brother was obsessed with Kelly Kapowski. And so it was almost Kelly. It was like really close, Amanda or Kelly. And so, my dad wanted A because the alphabet, but he didn't know in America they went by the last name in school. So I was still like last in class. He thought I was gonna be like first in class with the A. But,
So being from Albania or having an Albanian heritage, do you know a lot of the Albanian like movies or movies that like I have this song in my head. Do you know the song I'm going with? Albania. Do you know?
Should I know this?
I think so. It's a random movie. I think it won an Academy Award. It starred Dustin Hoffman, and he would go, do you know what movie I'm talking about?
I'm like, definitely.
Oh, I think it's called Wag the Dog. And they go, and they're doing this thing, and they try to sing or is it, no, it's Ishtar. Ishtar is the movie. Warren Beatty and Dustin Hoffman, and they sing a song called Albania. They write a song. Albania.
Oh, yeah,
I bet your dad knows. Ask your dad.
Is it like your
know
man
what?
at
I don't
sports or
know.
something? Is it like that?
It's something like that. Albania. Anyway, speaking of movie stuff, I'm just curious to you, with the lockdown and quarantine and stuff, have you gotten in any TV shows? Are you watching stuff on Netflix? Because right now we're currently involved in many, many shows, and I'm curious to what you, Ava Max, are watching when you're home. Like last night, are you on TV? What are you watching on Netflix, Hulu, or Amazon Prime?
I just finished a movie called I Care a Lot. Is it Rosamund Pike? That's the actress, the main
Yeah,
actress.
she was in Gone Girl.
Oh my God. It's insane. You're like, she was in Gone Girl. I think you like Gone Girl.
Yeah, I think these two, you guys both watched it, right? They watched, yeah.
The only part that bugged me about it was when she kicked her way out of after the car crashes into the water and she escapes. I was like, that's not believable to me. And that was the only part about it that really bothered me. Other than that, I thought it was so good.
Because I held my breath with her. I held my breath and I was like, oh, I would have died a long time ago. So like, she's like, oh, like pushing it with her legs. I'm like, that is not realistic.
It's like really hard to break a window, especially just like in general on a car, let alone when you're underwater. So that was the only part where I was
really
like,
wasn't. But you know what? I guess it's Hollywood, baby.
Yeah.
right.
I think that's number one on Netflix. Did you see the other one that came out? It was called Behind Her Eyes. Have you seen that one yet?
No, I want to watch it.
Well, what's interesting about that one is it stars Bono's daughter.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay.
Have you met Bono yet?
Check it out. No. My mom's obsessed, so when I
she
meet
is?
him, she's gonna have to be with me.
Hey, so I understand also one of our producers just told us that you had an incredible wardrobe malfunction. That seems to be the big phrase, a wardrobe malfunction on stage.
All the time.
time.
Yeah. No, there's always something, a chain falls, but this time a chain fell off my top when I was it B96 Chicago? I think it was B96 Chicago. And I was performing and there was a big chain and the chain was hiding, everything, the see-through top.
That's
And
the B
so
stands for boobs.
Yeah, exactly. The chain fell, but I didn't realize because I was just like running around. And all of a sudden I'm like, I feel like empty, without the chain. I felt kind of light. And I looked down and I'm like, and I was like, just like kind of walking through like this afterwards. I did my whole set like this.
You showed off the kings and queens.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
You just had a birthday too. Did you do anything to celebrate?
Yes, I went to Santa Barbara for a couple days and had some wine, went wine tasting.
Ooh, wine tasting always messes me up.
I know. I was like 30 minutes in. I was like, I don't think I can do anymore.
I know we already talked about like your hair and it's pretty awesome. It's obviously very unique, but I'm noticing you have the middle part. So I'm wondering where you stand on this whole side part skinny jeans debacle.
With the
I
Gen Z.
do either. I do love a middle part with this haircut, but I also, I like to dabble in the side part.
Yeah, I just feel like I can't give it up. Just can't give it up.
You got to switch it up every now and then.
I love it. You look great with the side part though, because you have like,
Thank
is
you.
your hair a little shorter? So bangs, side bangs, right?
I like the side part mostly because I have a really large forehead. It's like an 8 head.
No, you don't.
So I can
Stop.
cover up a little bit of it going over.
See, I feel like my forehead's a little bit too small. I want it a little bigger.
I like the smaller forehead.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations with my head, my heart, and thank you for taking the time to jump on our radio show. And you're
Thank you
an
for having me.
incredible artist. And in the time we've talked to you, have you thought about anybody that's been following you on Instagram? Because I'm just curious. Besides Khalid.
I know besides Khalid, I can't think right now, honestly. Sweetie. I did a song with her with Kings and Queens.
Oh, that's good.
fun. She's
Oh.
a fun follow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she's really cool.
She can twerk like nobody's business. She's a good twerker.
I know. I need some lessons, sweetie.
There you go. Good. We'll send her this video.
Yeah.
All right,
You could
Ava,
probably just message her.
thank you so
know.
much. Yeah. well,
You guys are awesome. My cheeks are hurting. That means it's a good interview.
good.
Excellent.
Good. Well, then we should end it then, because the more we talk, it'll go down south.